Hello and welcome to MTD TV. I'm pleased to say Paul Enser from ITC has joined us again this week. Paul, what have we got to look at?
Hi Joe. Once again talking about the evolution of the ITC manufactured product, but this time looking at the ranges of tools that we're offering with this new coating called Cupro. Cupro coating is a PVD coating that we've applied to our tools with great success now, and it's really becoming the coating of the norm. It supersedes most of the standard PVD coatings, titanium aluminum nitride, aluminium titanium nitride, etc. in its various formats that other people offer. The main success of the coating is the edge strength that it gives you is far in excess of standard PVD coatings, while the coefficient of friction on the coating is a lot less. That all adds up to more tool life with less wear on the tool.
So what material categories would adopt this coating?
Originally, we aimed it at the sort of mould and die industry, high strength mould seals, etc. But subsequently, we found by applying it to the tools and applying those tools to various materials, most of the aviation materials, nickel-based alloys, titaniums, stainless steels, all respond well to this coating. And so we've then started working on our ranges to incorporate the coating as standard on those ranges. Our ranges of anti-harmonic endmills has grown, offering more lengths, diameters, number of flutes. So the multi-flute versions now going into colloidal milling methods, etc. Higher metal removal rates from standard practice end mills. And then we've always offered a two-flute ball nose for hard milling applications. We've adapted the geometry on these tools now to lend itself more into going into the aerospace materials, titanium and stainless and nickel-based alloys again. And through demand, going from a two-flute onto four-flute, and more recently taper four-flute ball nose versions now.
So are we saying in time you're going to get rid of maybe 2/3 of your coatings and apply this coating to maybe all of your tools?
It is very possible. Obviously there is historic use on the standard coatings, and people will still favour a particular coating for a particular application, so we would never discontinue a range, we would still offer it. But we see these ranges becoming more and more our norm, and they will start to take over in our new issue catalogues, with the ranges becoming available in both coatings initially, and maybe over time as people transfer over to the new coatings, the old coatings might die out.
That's good, because obviously it helps with infantry control, doesn't it? So historically you might have one for stainless, one for Inconel, one for titanium. What we're saying is today, maybe you can have the same tool and same coating.
Correct, and it does help us a tremendous amount. Holding stock has never been a problem for us. We have about 100,000 pieces in stock at any one time, which is constantly monitored, and this would help us increase our portfolio ranges whilst not necessarily increasing our portfolio of stock.
Sure, but it helps your customers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than having 10 mils, you might only need 2 or 3 now.
Correct. We're always looking to improve people's practices on the machines, metal removal rates, tool life, etc. If we can offer it, we keep the competition out.
So this is a tapered neck tool, so presumably that's more mould and die.
Correct.
But who's buying the rest of these tools? What type of sectors?
Well, typically, we're agents for Whittier, as we've discussed earlier, and they offer a fantastic range of tools and end mills for various applications. We're not trying to copy the ranges they're doing, we're trying to increase the offering between us. So we're potentially filling gaps in their portfolio and also expanding our own. The 2 end mills that you see here, typically the 5-fluted version of an anti-harmonic end mill. We offer this with more corner radiuses and longer reaches than in the Whittier offering. And then obviously going into the multi-fluted, the 6 and even 7-fluted variants, which then go into more of the colloidal methods that we've been speaking about earlier again. Having high helix angles and more flutes means you can machine obviously metal removal rates a lot quicker. In the ball nose variants as well, now that we've got the ranges available, we're finding that transposes over to most industry sectors. Originally aimed at the mould and die industry, we're now finding that a lot of aerospace applications where tool life is important on high wear materials, nickel-based superalloys for instance, the coating is coming into its own and the flute geometries are developed along for those materials.
What we're saying is, if Whittier can't do it, ITC can, and if ITC can't do it, well, you can, but with the Whittier product, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, we're not in competition with Whittier, we're working as a partner really. The main task of ITC is to offer the customer a tool of choice for their application. So the more choice we have, whether it be our own manufactured product or a Whittier manufactured product, we still have it in stock and still available to offer the same technical service on all of it.